Hi. So today I'll be solving some typical equations, pair of equations, which are not linear in nature. As you see, the variables are in the denominator. That means the power of the variable here, 1 upon x is equal to x to the power minus 1. So the power is negative. So these are not linear equations in the variable x and y. So what we do, we can solve them by converting these equations first in linear form by suitable substitution of variables, and then we can solve them in the usual manner of solving the linear pair of linear equations in two variables. So what we do, you see first. So as you observe, if I substitute this 1 upon x here, and there is also another 1 upon x by a new variable, so let 1 upon x we take to a new variable a, and here in the second term 1 upon y, this is 1 upon y, we take to be another variable b. Then this equation can be written as, this is your a, so a by 2. Okay, let me write in this way. Yes, this one will be a by 2 plus this is your b by 3. 3 is in the denominator. B by 3 is equal to 2. This one. And this one also can be written as a by 3 plus b by 2 is equal to 13 upon 6. So okay, as you see, so the variable is now in the numerator, so this will be no linear equations. Or we can do a more simplification. So by taking LCM of this, I can write this one as, okay, let me write this one here. If I take LCM 2 and 3, it will be 6. So 3 into A plus 2 into B is equal to 2. Then we cross multiply. 3A plus 2b is equal to 12. So as I have told you earlier, that we try to avoid the fractional coefficients for simplicity, for avoiding difficulty in solving. So even though it is a linear equation, but it has fractional coefficients. So by doing this simplification, I am getting this equation in this form with integral coefficients. So this is a linear equation now with new variables a and b. So this is this first equation, this was equation 1, is converted in this form with the new variable, so that this non-linear equation is expressed in the form of a linear equation. Similarly, this one can be simplified. So LCM will be 6. 2 into A plus 3 into B is equal to 13 upon 6. And the denominator 6 is getting cancelled. So again, so this is very simple. Twice A plus 3B is 13. So I can write in that form. Twice A plus 3B is equal to 13 is the second equation, which is also a linear equation in two new variables A and B. So now we are in a position to solve A and B as their linear equations into variable by any method, substitution or elimination or cross multiplication. And once we solve the values of A and B, then we can find the values of x and y very easily just by taking the reciprocals of A and B. So which method will be suitable? Let's see. So as the coefficient of the variable is not 1, we don't go for method of substitution. Then we can go for method of elimination, so that you know how we can do we'll multiply this equation with the coefficient of this here 2. So this 2 and this one with 3. This is the method of elimination that we can solve. But one thing, if I do this multiplication, so 12 into 2 it will be 24 and 13 into 3 39. So numbers will be quite big. So that is another method that I'll be showing you today. So what can be done? You see, if you observe, if the coefficients of one variable are two consecutive numbers, then only it is possible to do. So 3, 2 are consecutive numbers, 2, 3, 3, 2. So what we do, we generate a second equation. How? Simply by subtracting one from the other. So if I subtract equation 2 from equation 1, so we won't be doing the method of elimination. So simpler method I'm showing. So sign changes. 3a minus 2 is a, minus 3b minus 2 is b, is equal to minus 1. So I have generated a very simple equation by subtracting one from the other. So now a can be expressed in terms of b. So this can be used in any one of the equation, 1 or 2. It will be method of substitution then. So this is your 3 actually. So let me use this equation in say 1. So using or substituting equation 3 in 1, what will I be getting? So this is your equation 1, 3a, 3. So in place of a, I'll be using equation 3. What is a? B minus 1. That is the method of substitution. Plus 2b is equal to 12. So this equation I have written. So now it is very easy. 3b minus 3 plus 2b is equal to 12. So 3b plus 2, 5b is equal to, 3 will go to that side, 12 plus 3 is 15. Therefore, b is equal to 15 by 5, that is 3. So I got the value of b to be 3. So if b is 3, then what will be a? So therefore a will be, from equation 3, a will be b minus 1. b is your 3, 3 minus 1, that is 2. So very easily I could solve the values of a and b by this method. So it's possible only when the coefficients are consecutive. So very simple equation I got, and that I have substituted, and then I can solve the values of a and b very easily without much calculation. So therefore what is 1 by x is your a, therefore x is equal to 1 by a. What is a? A I got to be 2, so x is equal to half. And what is 1 by y is your b, therefore y is equal to 1 by b, and b is your 3, so answer is, so the value of x, this is your answers actually. X is half and y is 1/3. This is the final answer. So with the help of a substitute variable, I am converting this non-linear equation into linear equation, and after that I have simplified it to get integral coefficients. Got these two equations, and this technique I have done, I have generated a third equation by subtracting one from the other, and it is possible only when the coefficients are consecutive numbers. So then by method of substitution we could very easily find the values of a and b, and from a and b I am getting the values of x and y, the original variables. Next equation, 2 by root x plus 3 by root y is 2, and this, okay. So here again you see the power of the variable is minus half, 1 upon root x minus half. So again it is a not linear equations. So again here I can convert them or reduce them into pair of linear equations by suitable substitution. So what we will be doing, so this 1 upon root x I will be taking as a new variable. Let 1 by root x is equal to a and 1 by root y is equal to b. Then with these substitutions, this equation 1 will be converted into 1 will become twice A plus thrice B is equal to 2, and equation 2 will become 4A minus 9B is equal to minus 1. So I am getting a pair of linear equation in two new variables A and B. So now for solving this, obviously I will go for the method of elimination. So these are opposite signs, so I will be equating the coefficients of this variable B. So for that I have to simply multiply this equation by 3 only. So this will give rise to, when I multiply, so this 1 will become, or 1 into 3 will give rise to 3 to the 6A plus 3 3s are 9B is equal to 3 to the 6. So this will be the new pair. So I will be adding them so that these two getting cancelled. So 10A is equal to 6 minus 1 is 5, or A is equal to half. 5 by 10 is half. So now I put this value of A in equation 1 to find finding the value of B. So 2 into half, 2 as A is your half, plus 3B is 2 getting cancelled, or 3B is equal to, this 1 will go to that side, 2 minus 1 is 1, therefore B is equal to 1/3. So now I have to go back to the original variable, this one. So what is 1 by root x? 1 by root x is equal to A, that is half. Okay, so that gives you root x is equal to 2. Numerator same, so denominator same. Now I have to find the value of x, so I will be squaring both sides. So squaring both sides, x is equal to 2 square, that is 4. Then B is 1/3. So what is B is 1 by root y. This was A was equal to half. Now B is equal to 1/3. B is your 1 by root y is 1/3. That gives you root y is equal to 3. Therefore y is equal to, squaring both sides, 9. So these are the answers. Y is 9 and x is 4. Next question. These pair of equations are also not linear, because in the right hand side there is a product of two variables. So this is not linear. So here also I have to convert them into linear equations. So for that, what will I do? I will divide both sides by xy so that RHS will be a constant. So if I divide both sides by xy, it will become 6x by xy plus 3y upon xy is equal to 6xy by xy. So x getting cancelled, y getting cancelled, or it is 6 upon y plus 3 upon x is equal to 6. So I am getting an equation of this form, where we can very easily write this one as a variable, say a 1 upon y. So it will be 6a plus 3b is equal to 6, where I have taken 1 by y to be a and 1 by x to be b. In this way I have taken. So now if we divide both sides by 3, so twice a plus b is equal to 2. So this is the first equation. So from this I got this equation. Similarly, I divide both sides by xy, then it will be 2 by y plus 4 by x is equal to 5. By the similar process, dividing both sides by xy, so it will be with the same set of substitution. 1 by y is a, so twice a plus 4b is equal to 5. That is your second equation. So now we can solve these two equations very easily. As you see here, the coefficient of b is 1, so we will be using the method of substitution. So therefore, what is b? b is equal to 2 minus 2a. So we will be substituting this in this equation. So twice a plus 4 into, in place of b I write 2 minus 2a is equal to 5. So it is minus 6a is equal to, it will become minus 3, or a is equal to half. Minus 3 by 6, minus minus getting cancelled, 3 by 6 is half. A is half, so I can put this value of a here to get the value of b. So b will be 2 minus 2, and what is a? A is half. So it is 2 minus 1, that is b is equal to 1. So b is 1 and a is half. Now we can substitute. So your b is your 1 upon x. So I can write 1 by x is 1, therefore x is equal to 1. And here a is your 1 upon y. So or 1 upon y is equal to half, therefore y is equal to 2. So these are the solutions. Y is equal to 2 and x is equal to 1 are the final solutions. Now next question. Here also the equations are not linear. So you observe the denominator are same. Denominator of the first term are same. So we can take the reciprocal of the denominator, x minus 1 in both the cases, as a new variable a, and similarly here also the denominator in the second term same, so I can take reciprocal of the denominator of the second term to be another variable b. This is the usual way we do the substitution. So that this equation will be now the new substitution, this will become 5 into a, because this is 1 upon a, this one is a. So 5a plus this whole thing is your b is 2. This equation has come here and this one will become 6a minus 3b is equal to 1. So this is at the pair of linear equation in two variable into new variables. So we'll solve now. Which method will be suitable? Method of elimination. The coefficient of b is 1. We can use substitution also, but method of elimination is easier. So I'll multiply this equation by 3. So that this one will become now 5 into 3, 15 a plus 3b is equal to 2 into 3, 6. So now what we'll be doing, we'll be adding, because they are on opposite side, we'll be getting cancelled. So 15 plus 6 is your 21a is equal to 7. Therefore a is 7 upon 21, that is 1 upon 3. So you got the value of a to be 1 by 3. Next, to get the value of b, I'll be using this equation only. So what is b? From this, b is equal to, this b is 2 minus 5a. 2 minus 5 into a. So let me put the value of a now. 2 minus 5 into 1 by 3. A is 1 by 3, put the value. So by taking LCM 3, 3 to the 6, 6 minus 5, it is 1. So b is 1 by 3. A is 1 by 3, b is also 1 by 3. Same values we got. So now I can put these values here. So 1 by, therefore 1 by x minus 1 is your, a is your 1 by 3. So that gives you numerator same, so denominator is also same. So from which I am getting the value of x to be 4. Similarly for this 1 by y minus 2, b is also 1 by 3. That will give you y minus 2 is 3. So we get the value of y to be 5. So in this way, we can solve this kind of equations which are not linear very easily by suitable substitution. Okay. Next, we'll be solving this pair of equations, which are again not linear. As we see, the variables are in the denominator, so powers will be negative. So again here we observe that the denominator of the first terms are same, so we take the reciprocals of this denominator 3x plus y to be a new variable a, and reciprocal of the denominator of the second term, they are same, 3x minus y, to another variable b. So this will be our substitution. If we do this substitution, this equation will be converted into linear equations. So you see, the first one becomes a plus b is equal to 3 by 4. So we are going to avoid fractions, so we will be doing cross multiplication. So on, by cross multiplying, 4a plus 4b will be 3. Say it is first equation equivalent to the first, so I can write 1. Then from the second equation, this is, you see, this thing is your a, so it will be a by 2 minus, this one is b by 2 is minus 1 by 8. Again I will be simplifying this for avoiding fractional coefficients, so LCM is 2. So a minus b is minus 1 upon 8, to getting cancelled, 4. Then again we will be doing cross multiplication, 4 into a minus 4 into b is equal to minus 1. So this we got from the second equation. So by this proper substitution, this equation is converted into linear equation to new variable, and this one also in this way. And I have done proper simplification also, so that they are in very nice form with integral coefficients. And as you see, if I add these two equations, variable b will be eliminated. So it is very simple, you don't have to do anything. So you simply will be adding, so these two getting cancelled. So 8a is 3 minus 1 is 2. Therefore a is equal to 2 by 8, that is 1/4. Now I can put this value of a in this equation. A plus b is equal to 3 by 4. So put the value of a is 1 by 4 plus b is 3 by 4. So from this I will be getting the value of b. Therefore b is equal to 3 by 4 minus 1 by 4, that is 2 by 4, that is half. So now I can put these values of a here. A is your 1 by 4 and b is here half. So okay, let me erase this. We have calculated the values of a and b, so don't require this. Now look at this. Numerator 1, so denominators will be same. So from this I am getting 3x plus y is equal to 4. This one, so equation 3. And from this I am getting numerator same, so denominator also same. 3x minus y is equal to 2. So we have, by putting the values of a and b, I have got another pair of linear equation into variable, that is the original variable x and y. And again, as you see, look at the coefficient, it is very easy to solve. We don't have to do anything, because if I add this, y will be getting cancelled. So 3 plus 4 will give us, if I add, these two will be getting cancelled. So 6x is equal to 4 plus 2 is 6. Therefore x is equal to 1. And put the value of x in the first equation. So 3 into 1 plus y is equal to 4. Therefore y is equal to 4 minus 3, 1. So these are the answers. X is 1 and y is 1. These are the final answers. Always we have to give the value of the original variables.